What's up, guys? So, thought I'd give you a tour of my setup for 2016. It was the same as I ended last year, but I wasn't doing YouTube last year, so this is all new to you guys. You've seen this before. This is the LX173. I still have the 38 on there. Today's the day I'm going to be using the 38. I will take you with me and you can see my job that I'm doing. Then we have, I believe it's a 4x5. I'm not sure. It's a little teeny tiny trailer. It's perfect for my setup. I've got this hitch thing with a ball and all that fun stuff on the back of the frame there. It uses a 1 7/8" ball. And it's completely road legal, just not in its current state because it's not registered, and I'm missing one tail light. But I'm not using it on the road. I'm using it for agricultural purposes, basically. So it's just a utility cart. It's not road registered, but it can be, which is the nice thing. Which I'll eventually be pulling it behind that, but I have to install a hitch on that. So I have a mower, a blower, a trimmer, some gas cans, and the lawn tractor. I still have to get my string. I always take extra gas and I always take extra string with me. Let's see, not this string, but this string, orange. It's .095. So, and it's the diamond pattern. I like it. It works good, and it's orange. Matches all my Husky stuff. So always take this with me. You never really know, especially in the summer when I'm doing 4, 5, 6 yards a day, and each yard that I do is over an acre. Some of them more than 2 or 3 acres. So, and I know you're probably like, "Oh, that tiny little mower, that's not going to do anything." But I put the 48 on there. This thing's a monster. So you'll see that. You'll see that later. So my trimmer is not even a year old. It's a Husqvarna 326 LS. My old trimmer used to be a Poulan. I found it under somebody's deck in the mud. It had been sitting there for 5 years. He just gave it to me. I put some gas in it and it started, and I used it for about a year or so. And I blew the bearings out of the bottom of the connecting rod, so that was a replacement. The blower is Husqvarna 350 BT. It was a birthday present for me. Awesome blower. Does whatever I need it to do. And the mower, which they don't really make these like they used to. This is a John Deere 14SB. This is actually my grandfather's mower. He bought this thing brand new in 1992, I believe. So this thing is 20 some odd years old. It got a Kawasaki 5-horse motor with an oil filter. I know, it's amazing to see one of those on a small little engine like this. Got an aluminum deck, 5-speed self-propelled throttle. This is the transmission engage, blade control, and a blade clutch. So I can disengage the blade clutch and it stays running, which is really nice for all my, if I have to find trash or whatever. It's got a fuel shut-off, which I turn it off for transport. It's got a fuel shut-off right on top. If you don't turn it off, then the carburetor likes to flood itself for whatever reason. I'm not sure why. But it's a great little mower. If this thing ever blows up, like the motor goes or whatever, I would replace the motor and just keep it running. Because, I mean, these things, I've taken it to a dealer before I really knew what the heck I was doing. And he told me, he said, invest whatever it takes to get that thing, keep that thing running, because it's just one of the best 21 walk-behinds that you can find. So that's that. That's my setup. I will take you guys with me while we go do a leaf cleanup. Alright guys, well, I'm at the job. Oh, there's the road out there. And this is the smallest yard that I do. So it goes from over there, right alongside these trees, up right here to this fence, down the fence, over to the trees over there, and then around. So it's not bad. It's I think just a little under an acre. I mean, the lot's about an acre. but their house on here, it's a little less than an acre that I have to mow. Some mold damage. Yes, I'm sporting my grass pumas. Don't you guys have a pair of those? They're comfortable, they're bulletproof. I just use them. I don't really care. So, there's a lot of leaves. Glad I brought the mulching deck. So, what I'm going to do, my camera battery is not great. So what I'm going to do is I'll just record and do a little bit of everything. I'm going to start out blowing, and I'm going to blow a lot of the stuff out between these trees and the gardens and all of that. It's so thick. Look how thick it is. It's crazy. Alright. So yeah, I'm going to start just blowing everything out, clean the gardens out, clean all that out, and I will get back with you when I start mowing. Okay. You can see. Can't see. The camera doesn't zoom when it's in video mode. Weird. Okay. Anyway, I did some blowing over there, I did some blowing over here, I did a lot of blowing on the other side. Let's do this real quick. Take the trailer off. Kind of hard to mow with the trailer on. That's another reason why I enjoy the small trailer, because it's incredibly light. And even though nobody's going to come through here, just to be safe. Alright. Grab the key. Safety, live with it. Live with it. Nervous there for a second. Alright, let's mow it at 3 inches. Going to third here. And I'm just going to mow it. I took care of this last year. I'm going to mow like I normally do. Go back and forth quite a bit, but it's not bad. It could be a lot worse. Pick that up. Not right now. Oops, ran over that. Didn't even know. I love mulching decks. They make life so much easier. I did walk the yard and picked up as much as I could, but apparently not well enough. Not turning out too bad. I've only used this deck with the mulching kit on it one other time, and that was like about a year ago, more than a year ago. That hole in the deck right there is where the washer used to be able to put the hose on the deck, but it was all rotted out, and I don't like those things. They rot out the spindles fast, and it's just a mess. So I knocked it out with a hammer, and it just was a hole. So, oh well, it breathes a little better. You could probably use a zero turn, because shifting gears like that is a pain in the neck. But I like tractors more. They're just more comfortable for me. I've run zero turns, I've run laser Z's, I've sat on them, played with them, run them, whatever. And they're great, but this is not my style. I got friends that love zero turns. I got friends that don't love zero turns. I got, you know, all of them. So it's all personal preference. I'll probably have to double, maybe even triple cut this. I'm not too sure. There's a lot of junk, so. I'll get back with you guys later. I gotta show you guys this. You can clearly see where I was. There's so many leaves. Look at my poor tires. I mean, they're just, you know. Oh well. Alright. Let's make her work. It worked last time. I don't know why that didn't happen. I'll edit this out. There. Now you can laugh at me. Here we go. Leave it in first. We'll put it second. We'll be daring and put it in second. Over here close to the house, not that thick. It's just, you know, covered, but over there, it's, yeah. And then you mix in the warm temperatures we've been having here. I mean, it's 77 degrees today, and it's March 10th. Alright, here we go. You do leaves a little bit at a time, but I was in school, so I couldn't do it. But there's the front yard. Looks pretty good. Looks a lot better than it did, right? Alright, I had to show you this. It's just, it's crazy. I've done a lot of leaves before, but this is a lot of leaves. So you know when manufacturers say, check your air filter more often in dusty conditions, that's probably what they're talking about. It's a little gross, and I'm about the same. This thing is going to need a good cleaning when I get home, that's for sure. I won't record that. All I do is take the blower and I go all over the place, and there you go. So I will show you the finished product once it's all done. I have just a smidge of trimming to do, a little bit more blowing, kind of clean things up a bit. Wow, was that dusty! All the junk was flying in my. I had sunglasses on. I mean, I had these on here, but stuff was flying up under them and getting in my eyes. My eyes feel like sand right now. But shower's gonna feel good after this job, that's for sure. Alright guys, finished product. Now this is not perfect, and I obviously did not try to stripe it or anything, but it's a whole lot better than what it started as. Driveway is nice and clean. Let's see, over yonder, it's pretty mushy right here. I just ended up blowing all this into that ridge back there, so this has to dry out. Very wet, very gross. It's always been wet. And a lot of these leaf parts will just go back into the grass, and they will help the grass to grow better, almost like an aqua fertilizer, like leaf grow type stuff, you know. That's all clean. Backyard looks pretty good, and we got a nice little islands over here now of little forest, so looks good. Alright, thanks for watching, and I will talk to you guys later. Alright, one more thing. Going to drink some water on my lovely ride home. Traffic is amazing. Look at that. It's so gross. Ugh. Oh well. I'll probably open the water bottle and rinse it off. All this dirt. Oh, look at all this dirt down in there. Oh yeah, that's delicious. That's my water. Mmm, yummy. Oh well. Lawn care lifestyle.